I knew that wasn't true at all. So I wanted to express what myself and millions of Americans already knew, that our president is a once-in-a-lifetime leader, and told many people during the election that I would crawl over broken glass to cast my vote for Donald J. Trump, Tavone wrote on a Twitter message. However, Tavone said that he wasn't expecting for his tweet to end up on the president's account. I thought I was dreaming, laughing out loud. The president took time out of his extremely busy day to retweet my picture, and it's such an honor, he wrote. He said he's received lots of attention on Twitter since the president retweeted, and that if anyone was offended by the meme, they should worry about bigger issues facing the nation. The majority of top responses to Trump's retweet suggest that he take the image down or ask why he felt inclined to retweet the image. This is unbelievably inappropriate. You are the president to all Americans. Stop engaging in racist, one said. Angela Ritzman replied. It's nice to know, folks, that there are people out there that get how important it is that not only we support the president, but we stop lying and stop spreading falsehoods, because the country doesn't need it. We have too many pressing issues right now that are affecting all Americans each and every day, that I don't know a single person personally that has told me that they don't want America to be great again. They just don't like some of them that Donald Trump says he wants to make America great, because they don't think he can make America great. But I say, folks, he's the president. Do you want him to do bad, or do you want him to do well? Which one is it? You can't have both. You're not going to get him kicked out of the White House. He's not going to get ejected. Even Bill Clinton, after he lied to the American people, he still was in the White House. He served another 4 years, didn't he? I did not. I did not have sex with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. I did not. I assure you. I did not. He's there to stay, and there for the long haul. And a lot of wonderful, amazing things are being done every day. And I am proud to say that I had worked very, very hard on this radio show to get the facts out and to get Donald J. Trump elected as the president of the United States. We worked very hard, and anybody that's listened to the broadcast for a long time knows that we worked hard since 2015. And for some of you, it was the first time that you heard that Donald Trump was running for president, because the founder of the broadcast was writing back and forth to Trump. Now, I'm not saying that he decided to run because Chuck wrote him. It's just in his book, Will We Ever Learn How to Fix America? A lot of the stuff that Chuck has been saying since the 90s, Donald Trump's been saying. Did it have some influence? Perhaps. I'd like to think so. But he's a common sense kind of guy, and it's been a long time since we've had somebody that actually made so much sense. And the truth hurts, like I've said yesterday and continue saying it, but we're going to continue beating that drum, and I think it's a beautiful thing. We'll do it. The president has endorsed Moore's opponent, incumbent Luther Strange. Did you know that? Breitbart News broke the story of Palin's endorsement of Moore on Thursday. Moore and Strange will face off September 26 in a runoff after they finished first and second in the Republican primary earlier this month. The winner will face Democratic nominee Doug Jones, a former U.S. attorney, in the December 12th general election. Moore is leading most polls in Alabama, according to AL.com, and perhaps taking a jab at the president. Palin invoked "He is making America great again" slogan in her endorsement statement about Moore. Glad he's running, and am honored to endorse Judge Roy Moore for the U.S. Senate. Judge Moore has shown that he has what it takes to stand up to the out-of-touch political establishment. The judge has proven that he's not afraid of a fight for what is right, and he's ready to take the D.C. swamp monsters and help make America great again. We need more bold leaders like Judge Moore who will fight for all of us in the U.S. Senate. And by the way, I think we do have a little clip of him just a day or so ago. And this is the kind of guy that Roy Moore is. And and no wonder Dr. Dobson had endorsed him for this. What a man of God and integrity. And this is what he had to say.
Colin has to make up his mind.
Okay, that's not the one. Do we have it here? Okay, I thought we had it here. Okay, maybe we don't have it lined up. Okay, well, anyways, he basically said specifically, and I guess I'll just put the words in, he said that if we don't turn back to God and we don't start doing what's right and good, he says we won't have any country and we won't have anybody start doing anything right because people will succumb, to foolishness. And we go down to a dark road that was a point of no return. But he's basically calling people back to God. And it was really, really neat to hear that. I don't know where it's just disappeared. But anyways, that's the gist. Wanted to hear him say it. I'm sure it's somewhere. But if we find it maybe on the second hour, we'll run it. If you're taking that. By the way, our second hour, if you don't get the second hour, it's forthepeopleshow.com where you can hear our podcast if you don't get hours 1 and 2 here on the station or if you miss anything like that. We're getting some rain here, by the way. Texas is getting it, but we're getting up to 2 to 3 inches possibly today. So, it extends that far out. So most of our state, cloudy, and we could get some good wind off this here in Florida. So and it does flood where I live, actually, where the studio is. So we're kind of watching the weather and the radar here around here. But we do have backup power here in the studio in case things should go crazy. But heavy thunderstorms here in Florida and a state of emergency there, Corpus Christi, and points in between up and down the coast there. But they're batting down the hatches. We're watching it as you're watching it. Seems like every channel's got that big circle there as it's strengthened into a Category 2. We're going to be talking about more of that coming up a little bit later on. But we appreciate you guys tuning in, keeping up to date each and every day with For the People. I would appreciate it if you could pass the word out, to people in your town, your city. I just got a call right before the show saying, hey, I really like what you do. I've been listening. And it should be on everywhere. And I'm like, well, why don't you go ahead and make some phone calls? We do have some folks doing that, and we've put them to work calling stations, and we're little by little making ourselves more viable, I guess, to markets. And, we're just not dancing to everybody else's drum. We're doing our own thing here, and we think we're doing a great job. So let us know how we're doing, kind of like those trucks where they say, call this number. You can share on Facebook at For the People Show, on Twitter, Talk to Keith Allen with a hashtag Talk to Keith Allen. Allen is ALAN. And if you didn't get any of that, you can go just directly to our website anytime at forthepeopleshow.com, mobile version or desktop version. Keith Allen, For the People, saying all the best. May God bless.